Debate and discussion. I just want to reply back Video Man, I believe, his reply. And I just want to talk about my beliefs. You guys probably won't. I don't think half you fucking people care about my beliefs, but this guy asked me, so I'm going to respond in a video. Okay, let's start off with gay marriage. Alright, gay marriage. I was first for it, but I'm 50-50 on it now. The reason why I was first for it was because, I thought, obviously, they should get married. I mean, heterosexual marriage, 63% of the heterosexual marriages end up in divorce. So, where is marriage? Marriage is, in no defense, marriage, there's nothing. No marriage. Man, woman, half of them get divorced. They're not even ready. And I believe that gay people, they're married for a reason. They're ready to adopt a child, and it will actually drive down the adoption rate because they're ready. And gay people, I've read on Medicine.net that gay people, before legalization of gay marriage, their heart rates, their healthcare bills, their heart rate, went up, because they're so stressed out, about what the world thinks of them, their opinions on them, and how people react to a gay person. They'll be turned down. Plus they're not going to be able to live a happy life. And I'm not saying they can't live a happy life. I'm just saying their mood, and there's discrimination that the workforce can't be married with who they want to be married with. But then after gay marriage was legalized in some states, the healthcare bill went down, heart rate went down, stress went down, adoption rate, in my opinion, it would go down. And it's really, I'm not religious at all. And some of the reasons why people hate gay marriage is because of their religious beliefs. And, I'm not that type of guy to go back to a book, a fucking million-year book or whatever, the Bible or the Quran, to say, gay marriage is wrong. Because it's just a piece of text. Anybody can believe a piece of text. I can believe Catcher in the Rye. I can believe the Great Gatsby. Bible to me, it's just a book. I'm not trying to offend any religious person out there. But, that's just my opinion on gay marriage. But now, as I see it, half of them, are just doing it because of tax benefits. What if, just like the welfare that goes on in this country sometimes, people are cheating the system. Half of them don't even get, a drug test. Half these guys are fucking crackheads. And I think that, if a guy marries a guy, just, they don't have any love at all, no affection. I think that, they're doing it for a reason, for a tax benefit, tax exemption, try to evade, insurance benefits. And also, I believe that if that happens, then gay marriage might have a downfall, because so many people would be against it. It's not just that. They would start to turn out, if they turn out to start hating each other, they don't like gay marriage anymore. But I want to look at that in a more broader view. That's just my opinion on the future. There's one more thing I was going to say, but, I forgot. But for immigration, that's the biggest one, because people get butthurt a lot. A lot of people get butthurt on immigration. A lot of people, think that we should let illegals in. Because I know a lot of people at school who are for, illegal. I mean, I don't understand their view. It confuses me sometimes. Do you want to break the law, or do you want to break the law in a more illegal way? That's how I think of protests down here. I mean, people who've lived here without documents for about 15, 20 years, of course, give them documents. But people who just break in this country, half of them are even moving back. Half of them, and the Mexican Americans down here are getting fat, and they're getting heart rates, but I don't think that has anything to do with illegal immigration. But half of them, come here, and there's a law, there's a set of laws. People, you need to follow them. You need to follow the set of laws. People, we can't go to North Korea and expect to live there. We can't go to Russia and expect to live there. We can't go to Italy and expect to live there. Because at the end of each year, you're going to have to pay taxes. And half the legals in this country use a fake social security number, and that social security, that money, whatever they made, or the social security number, just goes to a jar, and they use it for different programs, for social security programs. People who don't have a real social security number, and they don't pay taxes at all. In fact, they evade it because they don't have a real social security number. And I just think that's just in my head, like, wow, that's just really, really stupid. But illegal, for immigration, I want immigration, legal immigration. I want people to come here from, we need people, we need bright people from different countries to come here, but we can't discriminate the ones who are already here, especially illegals. I'm moderate, I'm in the middle. I don't want to be the puppet of my party's belief. I just think that we should have a better immigration reform. That's just my opinion. As for, what else was there? For marijuana. Look, I'm for medical marijuana. My mom had cancer, so don't try to fucking tell me that I'm not for that idiot who said that I should develop cancer. That's a really fucked up thing to say. You should really watch your mouth. Just because I am talking bad about this guy who's not even president yet. You guys think that just because this guy supposedly says, you guys don't know anything about him. And yet you guys are in my comments talking about cancer, marijuana. I'm talking about this guy wants to legalize every kind of drug, which to me is just wrong. Because half of them, like Ann Coulter said, well, I don't feel smart quoting Ann Coulter, but she said that we need to take away welfare if we want to legalize drugs. Because half the fucking recipients of welfare are on drugs. They don't even fucking work. And the honest people who need it are the ones who were at the end of the line. Because the people in the front are taking some heavy fucking doses of drugs, and plus the teenagers, and plus, I already talked about the public sector and the private sector. I even talked to my friend about this too at school. We were talking about public sector and, how if the government held a monopoly of drugs, there will be some people. But what if private sector starts putting shit in the drugs? And then suppose libertarians will boycott it, just like the Civil Rights Act. Blacks were being discriminated in the Civil Rights Act, which did not pass, which is awfully stupid. So for medical marijuana, yes. For drugs, no. I used to be for marijuana, but I thought, wow, I really am not knowledgeable on this situation. I have a lot of people who do drugs, but I'm for medical marijuana and decriminalization. There's so many teenagers in my age who get put into jail, and I don't think that's right. But I still think they should go to rehab to quit, because that's not a good habit. And there's more. Let me think of more subjects or topics. Yeah, I'll write a different. I'll try to post up another video, because right now I'm gonna leave. But thank you. That was just some of my views, and I hope you guys don't get too mad about it. Debate and discussion.